And a very good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening from me, Tusani Murauzi, for Just Tusani YouTube channel. And I'm greeting in the various time frames for different time zones. I don't know where you'd be watching this video, where you're from. Let me start by introducing myself briefly. I am Tusani Mrauzi. Like I said, I'm an international relations practitioner, both by training, qualification, and the work that I do. I work currently for a municipality in South Africa, and I am also doing international relations practitioner work on a consultant basis. So I assist companies and individuals to position themselves globally, amongst other things. And I am also a lover of God and a lover of all things natural. And I have a special affinity for mountains. I am also a healer. I facilitate healing dialogues and healing circles. And I also host various trainings and workshops, both corporately and for private clients. And in this video today, I want us to focus on the kind of things that feed our energy as human beings. And I am very much drawn to talk about this, looking at some of the headlines in today's papers. So I've got the Sunday Times newspaper here with me, and I also have the Sunday World newspaper, and then there's also TV, and then there's social media, and there's radio, and there's a whole lot of energies that bombard us as people. Now, there are people that are operating as empaths, and these are people who absorb a whole lot of energy that is out there, and they may not understand how this energy affects them. So in case, if you read a headline and you find that that headline is making you uneasy, or it's making you feel anxious, or it's making you feel upset, it could be because you're absorbing the negative energy that is encompassed in the media. I will give you an example. On page 3 of the Sunday World, I will not mention names of people. It is talking about a toxic relationship between certain superstars currently in South Africa. And I mean, if you go into the article, it talks about issues of mistrust in a relationship, people stalking other people, and all of that. That would be energy which a person who is an empath, whether they know it or not, they would not understand why they would feel so anxious if they were to read that article. And then here we have a certain businessman on page 7 who is being sued for 7.5 million for money that was gotten, whether fraudulently or otherwise. It is a story which can make a person anxious. That's energy. It's because it's generating a certain type of energy, and it's requiring a certain type of energy to keep it going. Whereas if one was to go to page 9, it's a very nice article about a person who is an interior designer, who is designing all sorts of pieces that are adorning various homes. So nice piece, relaxing. And if a reader who is an empath was to read and feed off it, they would get some really nice energy. And then in the Sunday Times, just going briefly into what's going on here in the Sunday Times. I mean, page 3 is nice because it's looking at various South African personalities that are making it big out there in the movie industry. It's a nice piece of newspaper reporting. But if you were to go to page 1 of the Sunday Times, it's all about the rot, the fraud, corruption that is happening in a certain big corporate in South Africa. So if you were to read that and you're an empath, it would rile you up. Why am I talking about all this energy that is in the media? I'm talking about it because it affects me and you and all of us. Even when we finished reading all these things, even when we finished consuming whatever is on the television or on Facebook or Twitter or WhatsApp or YouTube, if it is not positive news that we are reading, we process the pieces of information long after we finished watching it, long after we finished viewing it, long after we finished reading it. Then sometimes you even go to sleep and your mind is still busy processing. And then same goes for music. If it's not healthy, if it doesn't paint things in good light, we process it, we put it in our subconscious, and sometimes we wonder why we're sick. We're sick because of the kind of publicity, the media information that we're reading. And we need to reach a stage where sometimes we just switch off. Switch off. For the longest possible time, I went through a process where I didn't have television in my house. And it was a conscious decision. I wanted to audit what was going on in my house. I wanted to eat my food and enjoy it. And I wanted to be able to read books that are healthy and wealthy and absorb that. And I wanted to spend much of my time exercising, being productive, writing, sleeping, hydrating, and dreaming big dreams. And I found that it helped me. And every now and then now, I do watch TV, I do watch Netflix, I'm also on social media, but one has to be careful. So basically, I think the 3 nuggets that I want to give today is take time off social media to just declutter, to detox, and to just allow yourself that personal growth. And secondly, filter the kind of information that you're feeding off on social media, on mainstream media, in music. Number 3, be aware that all these pieces of information, whether in print, whether in music, whether you're listening to it, it is all energy that is coming at you. It's coming at you visually, through your ears, through, any other way. All of these things is energy. It feeds us one way. So if it's positive, it's feeding us in a positive way. If it's negative, it's feeding us in a negative way. And also do an audit of the things that you're watching, that you are reading, that you can do basically an audit of anything, an audit of what you're eating, an audit of how you're spending your time and all of that. And if you want to transform your life, because I'm also a transformational coach, and most of you would know that I used to weigh 145 kilograms and I lost 65 kilograms unassisted. So if you want to do an audit on how to transform your life, I am more than happy to help. You can contact me on thuseix@yahoo.com, THUSEIX@yahoo.com, or you can leave me a comment on this video and I would be happy to help you. Thank you.